Hello, this is Zedis. Welcome back to another Mario Maker 2 video, clearing more Uncleared 2019 levels. This episode should premiere on the 13th of May. There is a big Nintendo release that happened last night. If you are playing the Switch, the new Zelda game should be out, so I suspect not many people are going to be watching this video. Hopefully they will, though. They're going to be missing out on one of the hardest levels I've ever beaten. This first one. This is a Kaizo level. I actually filmed it for the last video, but it didn't fit. I figured it would make a good intro to the upcoming one. And I played it for a couple hours one day and I couldn't clear it, and then I'm thinking I really want to try this again. Right here we see the part that I couldn't get past, the spring jump. I couldn't figure out what to do. I'm gonna try a couple of times here. But yeah, I kind of thought maybe I'd give it another try because I could get to this part pretty easily. And I figured it out very quickly. You'll see that I already played it. I probably gave it 150, 200 lives. And after I got past that, probably took me another 100 lives at least. Yeah, so the spring part, you want to go right away, throw that spring, bounce off it, and then bounce off it again so you can get into the hook. Now what we want to do now is jump over to the other side and grab that bomb and blow up that block. There is a Kaizo block right above that claw too. You just have to be really careful. Watch out for that bomb. Let's go back. We'll throw it. And I was standing on... That's a pretty good troll. There are actually a lot of trolls in this level. Which it's a very hard Kaizo level. I think you might go a little overboard with the trolls, but I tend to accept trolls a little bit more when they're difficult levels. You want to make sure you jump when that bomb goes off, or else you're screwed. Then here, there's a Kaizo block blocking that pipe. That is where I want to go, but you have to kind of angle it from the right side. If you go from the left side, you hit a Kaizo block. I actually wish I had included this whole first section again on this last life, but this is where I make it. There's still another section. There's just one checkpoint. There's a fake pipe in the beginning too. I didn't point out. Yep. Go from the left or the right side. You get in there. I knew that was gonna happen. I did look ahead. So I knew I had a whole jump. So we're in the second section. This recording is probably took way more time to do the second section than I did the first. I think I got the first section within maybe 10 minutes of replaying it, but I had played it. I probably spent more lives on the first section. Yeah, I had about 325 tries when I started. I think maybe 150, 200 tries the first day. And another 100, 150 tries the next day. It took me a long time to get this level. Yeah, it is definitely one of the harder ones I've taken off. There's a lot of really tough precision stuff in the second half here. I missed the on off there. Try that again. If you just go right away, it's easy to get. If you go too quickly and don't pause between those jumps, you can miss that on-off pretty easily. Here's another on-off section with some wigglers, flying wigglers in the night theme. You kind of just have to go and angle it so you hit all these on-offs. You see the floor is covered in munchers. There's a slope completely covered in munchers. There, I kind of respawned them, so I got that good. And there's only one shell jump in this level. It's right here. This is one of the hardest. Besides that spring jump, this is the hardest part of the level. Descending this little hill with the the munchers and the spinies in certain spots, there's spikes up top. It is really hard to avoid hitting those munchers or hitting that spike. If you're too far back on those spinies, you end up getting hit by the munchers. If you go too forcefully through the hallway, you get hit. You hit those spikes. So it's a real delicate situation. And I did miss this shell jump about 1,000 times. I don't know why. You actually don't even have to use the shell jump. You can use those wigglers if you really want to. And this is actually, I think this might have been the second time I got through this door. I might have lost the first one because I did jump on top of that spring the first time. Because if you jump fully, you'll jump over that spring. So you got to do like a low jump. Now, it took me a while to figure out exactly how to deal with this part. I couldn't quite read it even in the program. I was a little confused. What you want to do is that. You want to make sure you keep that bomb to the right. Now, there's a little bit of a troll here. You have to slide under that hook. If you try to jump over it, it doesn't quite work. You end up getting caught in it. Here's the full run of the second part of the level. I had gotten this part down really well. This down slope was just very difficult. I never got it perfect, but I died a lot there. Low jump, Z jump, more Z jumps. You don't really have to deal with that first down off. You can do it just on the second one. You want to make sure you get that mushroom. I'm gonna step back so I don't get hit by that bomb. And I wanna make sure I'm at a running. Basically, I think I have to be at P speed here, so we're gonna make sure we're back a little so we can slide under that hook. Bam, off the fish, and that is the level. So proud to get that one off the board. Yeah, I don't know, like 250, 300 lives maybe. That's a lot. I had at least one level that I spent a good 1,000 on. If you want to go find that one, it's a long time ago now. But I'm actually have kind of given up killing myself to beat these levels. If I feel like I'm not going to be able to do it, I just give up. For the longest time, I was undefeated though. I probably beat 200 levels before I hit one that I couldn't do. On to the second level, we have a 3D world course. This one is actually a decent level. A little longish, but it's not bad at all. And it's not super hard either. It's probably an expert level, although I think it had enough tries where it might end up in super expert right away. It might be one of those levels that's just super expert because it's too long for people to spend a lot of time on, but it didn't take me more than 8-9 lives, maybe 10. There's a lot of power-up resupplies, which is nice. I think that's kind of a hallmark for an expert level. Super expert levels give you one power-up and say, hey, you do it with this one power-up. But yeah, this one heavily focuses on the cat claw, the cat power-up. I'm supposed to go through a bit more to get the cat, but I'm gonna cheat a little and shell jump up here. I did go past it. There's quite a distance, and it's yeah, even more, like, makes the level even longer. It's not super hard, but it's not. If I can do the shell jump, might as well just do it. Skip it a little bit. Yeah, the resupply cat. I kind of get stuck because there's so many of these guys, these ants, and they kind of just block me in here, and I'm like, well, there's a power-up past that key door, that key block. So I'll just take it, but I accidentally jump into it. But thankfully, there's even more cat power-ups right here. There are a couple of places here that are maybe a tad unfair. I wouldn't even say unfair. A couple of hard jumps. A couple of places where you can kind of get squished by thwomps or other enemies, and you don't realize it very quickly. But like, you can always run back and get the power up. But there is at least one place where if you end up on the wrong side of some thwomps, you're toast. Almost got squished there. And here I keep messing up. Yeah, just keep falling down. This isn't that hard, but easy to mess up. And I slide right under that thwomp, trying to get back to the cat power up, and I die. So we'll go right back there. And here's how close I was to the checkpoint. Yeah, this part, like, it's not super hard, but it might take you a couple of tries to get past this guy. But it doesn't matter because you have a power-up down there. Yeah, it's kind of hard to avoid this piranha creeper here. Takes a lot of, you don't have a lot of room. Here you can do a dive cancel, it's not too bad. Trying to avoid that. These ants are kind of in my way, so I just damage boost a little bit. Here's one spot where he doesn't give you an infinite resupply, it's just one. And I do end up messing up here. Trying to make sure I don't get squished by that piranha plant. And I go too fast. I hit P speed or the speed up. You have in 3D World, you have a couple of levels of speed. And I wasn't prepared. Try that again. Make sure we don't get squished by these guys. And we have another checkpoint. Yeah, just taking this a little slow. It's not super hard at all. Swap these bullets the other way. They turn around. Oops, I messed up. I can go back and get a power up though. We have a section with some trees and some bees. The trees all have power-ups in it. It's not infinite anymore, but it's still a lot, so I'm not too worried. If you do run out of power-ups here, you will die because you have to use the cat. Let's climb up here. I got hit by the bullet because I can never time those dang bonsai bills that come out sideways. I can never time those things. Big B has the key. And now we're in the last section, second to last, I guess. There's a Meowser, and it's a pretty simple Meowser fight. He does chase you a bit, which is how you're supposed to do Meowser. He does kind of block me right here for a minute. I have to wait for him to leave, which might take a minute because it is a little bit random. He almost got me there, but I was able to stay above him. And here's a little battle venue for Meowser. He gives you fire flowers, and thankfully it is the small Meowser without wings, so the maker doesn't, waste my time too much here. Like I said, it's a very long level, but, a lot of makers would make it the biggest Meowser, 3 Meowsers, and it's just obnoxious. Almost wish that was the end, though, but because I do die. Some thwomp shenanigans. And here's what I was talking about earlier. I kind of accidentally jump up there, and I'm like, oh crap, I knew it. I knew exactly what happened. I did that, and in fact, I did that. I think I did that twice. Or I might have got crushed by these swamps. I can't remember. As long as you're ahead of these swamps, it's not too bad. And I lost the cat power-up, but guess what? We're done. Yeah, not a bad level. I give it a heart. Not a great level either, but it's perfectly fine. It's fair. Definitely too long, but not excruciatingly long. You know, a bad maker would have had the clear condition that you had to finish with the cat suit. So you had that enormous level with no checkpoints. And he didn't do that. Third level, Castle with Yoshi. I only have 4 levels, by the way, this time, because they turned out to be really long. I still have, I think, at least 3 more levels to use. Yeah, hopefully anyone's watching these ones, because I'll be playing Tears of the Kingdom. I'm actually not sure how much more Mario Maker I'm going to upload, at least right now, because of Tears of the Kingdom, because I'm definitely going to play that. So this one, I don't know, this level is not too bad. This first section is very easy. P-switch jumps into some red coins, and then there's a checkpoint, and it's kind of a weird section, but there is you have to grab a Yoshi with which you blow up that bomb in the first room, although I did forget about the bomb the first time. This section kind of gave me a little confusion, because I didn't think I could jump on that thwomp. You can actually just Z-jump on that thwomp. He'll go down below you before you get that far. Never a huge fan of dry bones in Super Mario World, because they throw these bones and they're always in your way. See, that one finally disappeared right there. So these blocks up above are pushing Yoshi. So I grab him, and I was a little confused as to what to do here. I thought I might have to go up and get that Yoshi, but I don't know why I thought that. So I kill the Yoshi that they gave me, and I'm like, oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to come back out here with the Yoshi and shoot this bomb. So I gotta go through this again, but I don't make it. I get boned. Always hate the dry bones, Super Mario World. So we'll start here again. Got the Yoshi. Let's get some fire. If you miss that fire, you can always go back in that pipe. And I missed the bomb because you have to be back further. Yeah, it's like a 3-part projectile, and they split, but they don't split far enough if you're close. We'll let the bomb explode, and then we can get down below. He does have a little waiting section with these burners, and then I kind of get stuck on the back of this damn grinder. So I have to wait for the burner again. Almost get whooped by the end. I lose the Yoshi. Do I need the Yoshi? It turns out I do. Actually, I do believe he told me that I needed the Yoshi. Although I think I could actually get past this part without the Yoshi. The next part. I think he thinks I can't, but I definitely can. Because you are supposed to ditch the Yoshi up here anyway. But if you can grab that Lakitu Cloud, you can get to where you need to be. In fact, what I end up doing is I keep the Yoshi by... He wants me to ditch Yoshi right there. But I land right on that Lakitu, so I grab his Cloud. I will ditch Yoshi once in the future, but then I realize, I'm like, why shouldn't I just take him? One major flaw this level has is up here. You gotta put the Shellman on. And you have to kill this Boom Boom. But he doesn't calculate it very well. And it's very easy to jump up here and you're stuck. So if you actually kill the Boom Boom and you're up there, you're soft locked. So you'd have to start the level over again, or let the timer run out. So I do ditch the Yoshi here. I kill the Lakitu anyway because he almost killed me. I only show one soft lock situation. But I don't kill the Boom Boom, so it's not really a soft lock. But if I did, it would be. One time I was fighting Boom Boom and I accidentally bounced off a bullet and got stuck up there. So I died at least twice up where the Boom Boom is. But yeah, say I bounced off the Boom Boom there, I would have been screwed. This next room is a bit obnoxious too, because the Bowser fire and the twisters and the red bullets. I have a horrible time getting up here. I bounced off the red bullet, but since I was in the twister, I didn't have any momentum to pop up there. Yeah, twister is the worst item in the game, maybe. And I die. The next time we're gonna bring Yoshi with us, so. So I'm gonna go over here. There's no problem grabbing this Lakitu. So we're just gonna do that. So we keep our Yoshi. We don't have to ditch Yoshi at all. And I grabbed this key, and I'm wondering. I thought about that the last time. I'm like, I could grab that key with Yoshi. And I actually thought maybe he requires both keys, but no, he is just telling me that Boom Boom has a key. He doesn't apparently notice that I can grab that key with Yoshi, because he doesn't. I don't think he thinks he can get up here with Yoshi. Yeah, here. I almost get stuck in there. We had activated the Bowser, so we have to be really careful not to get hit. But we have Yoshi, so we kind of have an almost infinite amount of hits here. We also have a resupply of shellmets if we need them. So yeah, I'm gonna grab this other key in case I need it. I actually, my thought was at this point, like, maybe he requires both keys, but he also might have, there's a Bowser fight coming up, but I thought maybe the Bowser had a key and I could skip Bowser, so I didn't have to fight Bowser. It's clearly a large Bowser since his fire is big. Yeah, the Bowser fire really gets in your way. Here I'm having trouble getting that Yoshi back because of that shell, so I have to end up wasting it. We know that we don't need what's in that block, so we'll skip it. So just jump up here with Yoshi. It's got a hidden block under the key door. Make sure we don't break that with our shellmet, because we can. Here's another Yoshi to fight Bowser with, but you don't need to fight Bowser anyway, so I'll just jump over his ass. There we go, and I killed the Yoshi. So bye Yoshi. Thanks for your help. Brought Green Yoshi all the way to the end to watch him boil alongside Bowser. I almost want to like that one, but the soft lock and a couple other, that twister part kind of bothered me. So I'm like, not quite. It's not a boo though. It's not a bad level. It's not a good level. Final level in this video, Jump and Jump. This is Super Mario Bros. 3 level. It's stay in the air level. Don't, when you jump, you can't touch the ground again. Which I like. This level is a little unfair. He does, I will say, tell you right away not to get those red coins if you read that has crossed through those red coins. I wasn't sure if he meant that or not, but he ends up meaning it. But then why even put in the red coins is what I want to know. And I have to use all 3 of those bullets, so I'm kind of screwed. The big problem I have with this one, it's actually like a nicely, I think his visuals are quite nice. I think the idea is nice. What I don't like about this level is there's so much in it that's just a wild goose chase, and the way you're actually supposed to go is you can't even see it. I had to look at the map in the Wizardless program for a long time before I could figure out where I was supposed to go. It was really confusing to me. I had to start from the end and work backwards. So we're gonna go forward here. I also noticed that when looking at the program that the final red coin is like way up to the left, and there's also a key door up to the left. But you have to land on the ground to use the key door, so it's pretty worthless. I don't even think there's a bonus through there. You'll never get there. Right here, see if I can jump to that next vine. Well, I can jump to the hook. I didn't even notice that. Some Koopas that I could bounce off of. I think, get to the end here at one point. You see these Koopas floating down. That's going to be important later. But eventually you reach a dead end, and there's nothing you can do but turn around, and you can't do it without landing on the ground. Look at this blind jump onto this Wiggler. You're supposed to come up here, which you can't even see this claw really. Oops, I landed on the the upper part. Yeah, you go over here. Here's a view from later on. I died. Those Koopas that are floating down are basically the end of the level if you go the correct way. I don't like him playing around with which way to go, like not telling you which way to go. So you're gonna die a few times if you get this in endless just to figure out what the hell he wants you to do. Like, maybe that doesn't make the level bad, but I think it's a little cheap. So I did end up booing it. Not a hard boo, but I just don't think it's I don't think it's super fair. And also this part with the Koopas falling is just annoying. Very hard to get this right. But that's okay. I mean that's at least an honest challenge. We'll watch the whole run going through this. Yeah, I mean I like the idea of the level. I like some of the setups. I like these bullet setups a lot. This one's a little cheap. It's very blind. But you know, if you're good at timing, like you can kind of time it. That's a blind jump, but you know, if you know what's coming, you just know you can't bounce forward. You stay on the Wiggler. This part where you have to jump on this bullet is a little difficult. Now, I don't mean to get that fire flower, but you can. It doesn't really hurt anything. If you do 2 swings on this, you can get to this Wiggler with the wings a little faster. Yeah, the big challenge after I figured out where to go was these Koopas. Jump up here. Land on this vine. And then here's another big blind jump at the end. But I had looked at it already, so I kind of knew. You want to make sure you stay in the middle. You don't want to hit those springs or you're going to bounce off and miss it. Yeah, I don't know. Not that good of a level. I'm on the fence on that one. I could have left that neutral, but I don't regret booing it. So if you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you're enjoying Tears of the Kingdom. I hope I'm enjoying Tears of the Kingdom. And I'll see you at least once more with another Mario Maker video. I'll eventually come back with it. I may do a Tears of the Kingdom video. I may try that. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.